Well, I'm
I'm
joined now
waiting
by
on
Dr.
stamps,
Peterson.
and
Jordan,
that's
great to
why
have you
I'm
back on the
making this
program.
video.
A lot has happened since
I
you were
wanted
last on just a
to
few weeks ago.
download
I want to start
Alex
by saying
Jones
that
with
I'm
Tucker
wrestling with a lot of
Carlson,
moral quandaries
but I
about
think
this,
Chrome is
and I'm
blocking
hoping that
stuff.
through our
I
conversation
noticed
we might
that.
get to at least have some
I think
clarity
that's what's
about
going
the
on.
moral quandaries and see if we can work
So I
out what we should
downloaded
be
this from
thinking about this,
YouTube.
because I think it's very
This is
positive. And it's got to
Peterson
be
going
nuanced, this
on
conversation.
with
Do you feel any
Piers
moral
Morgan.
quandaries
Now the
about it?
thing is
Well, I don't think you
that
could have
all
a
these
war
people
without
are
a moral
scripted
quandary. I mean,
is
a
saying that they're
war is the
paid by the
consequence of an
same
unsolvable
people.
moral quandary.
I am
And
saying this
so
is modern day
it's not
COINTELPRO
surprising
in
that
the
the
open, that it's
conversation surrounding the
demented,
war is full of
that
moral
it's
quandaries, because
widespread.
if
I'm
it was
talking over
straightforward
them.
and simple and if there was an easy
It's
path
about
forward,
it's
then
just
it
over
wouldn't
two
be a
minutes
war. And
that
so,
we'll work
I mean,
on. I've
I'm
got academic training,
I can tell you
so
what I
I'm
think is
gonna
going
present
on to
this
the
as if it's a
degree that you
seminar.
can reduce it to
I have
something quickly
autism and
explicable.
am
I think
100% honest. I'm
Iran
outside of the
is
system.
desperate
I make no
because
money.
of the
I've been outside of the
tenuous hold on
system the
power
whole
that the
way,
Iranians now have in Iran, given their own
and
citizens' rebellion.
it's been
I think they
nothing but
see
a
the Abraham
pleasure to be
Accords, which were
free.
the most significant step forward
It is so
towards peace
demented
in the Middle
that
East for like 75
we
years.
have
They
this
see the
media
Abraham Accords
presenting
as an
itself as
existential threat.
spontaneous
This is a
dialogue,
last-ditch
as a
attempt by the
democracy, when it's
Iranian
all
mullahs to use the
scripted and rigged.
Islam
And
against
then they
Jews
shut down the
story
search
to
engines.
prop up their own dismal
Not shut
reign.
them down, but you
And
know what I
so they
meant.
rattled the chain of their
They,
Hamas
they, they
puppets
stink.
and
The
said,
search engines don't
provoke,
work.
and they did, and
So
their
there's no
hope is that
freedom
the
to the
Israeli
internet.
response will be so overwhelming that the Arab world turns against them, and maybe
So
even
we got a couple
the people who
minutes, and I'm
might be
talking
inclined
over
to,
them.
be
I'm
swayed
not
by a
watching
victim
them right
narrative
now,
on the
but I
left,
just
and that
grabbed
the
this
Abraham
clip.
Accords will fall apart,
It's like
and
right from the
that'll
beginning
be
of
the
the
end of that.
show. So you got what's his face, Piers Morgan doing the intro, but I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna slow all these guys down. I gotta look at Audacity and see what we're up to. I gotta go. Let me see how long this goes. I'm not into edit cuts. I have to go about 2:14. Oh, I'm well past that. Okay. So, I went past the thing by quite a bit. So I'm gonna hit pause right now, and then when we restart this thing after this, um, we'll get right back into it, and with the cropping out of the eyes and the slowing down of the video, and you'll see that they're 100% scripted. Everything is 100% scripted. Thanks for your time and consideration. This is the Tokyo Shemp News and Entertainment Network.
Well, I'm joined now by Dr. Jordan Peterson. Jordan, great to have you back on the program. A lot has happened since you were last on.
This is as slow as I could make it without their voices getting too distorted.
And I'm hoping that through our
I'm
conversation,
thinking after this segment that's going to go another 3 minutes, I'll play this muted, but at a much slower level. So one will just want to remember all this. Not go out of your way, but that thing at the bottom is a distraction. It's going from left to right.
Well, I don't think you can have a war without moral quandary. I mean, a war is the consequence.
I can see him. I can pick up that he's going sideways. He's very good at this.
It's not surprising that the conversation surrounding the war is full of moral quandaries, because
one really has to go up to the screen and look at his pupils. I think they use multiple teleprompters.
mean,
So right there might be one down there.
I can tell
Or to
you
this
what I
side,
think
there
is
can be, they could
going
be
on
everywhere. There
to
could be
the
5 of
degree
them.
that you can reduce it
One
to
can see them
something
hopping around
completely
like
despicable.
Emerson Lake and
So I
the
think
Emerson guy on the
Iran
synthesizer.
is desperate because of the tenuous hold
Looks
on
like
power
Jughead.
that the mullahs now
He's
have
clearly
over
reading right
given
there,
the
even
whole
though he's the
citizens
best of the
rebellion.
best, and he's
I
not
think
shaking
they
his
see
head.
the
Yeah, you're
Abraham
welcome.
Accords,
This
which were
isn't that easy to
once
put
a
together. I have to keep
significant step
adjusting the
forward towards
cropping
peace
and
in
all
the
that.
Middle East for like
What's up with his coat?
75
It's like
years. They
2
see
different
the
colors
Abraham
somehow.
Accords as
Is that
an
true?
existential threat. This is
The
a
hell's up with the
last-ditch
color on
attempt
that?
by
Is that
the
because of the light?
Iranian
That's
mullahs
weird.
to use the
Right there, that's
Islam
gaslighting.
against Jews story
He's clearly
to
reading.
prop up their
So this
own
is what I wanted to do
dismal
with
reign.
Alex Jones on
So
Tucker Carlson,
they
but
rattled the
somehow
chains
Chrome
of
wouldn't
their
let me
Hamas
download it, even though I was right there.
puppets and said
Then I had no problem downloading
provoke,
this
and they did.
because it's from
And
YouTube.
their hope is that the Israeli response will be so overwhelming that the Arab world turns against them, and maybe
He's clearly reading, but he's very
people
good
who
at,
might
I
be
admit he's very
inclined
good
to,
at this.
you know, be swayed by a victim
He
narrative
doesn't
in the West, and
move his
the
body
Abraham
too
Accords will
much. He
fall
doesn't,
apart, and
but I can see it.
that'd be
Once
the
you
end
know
of
it's
that.
going to happen.
That could
Okay, we're
happen.
coming to the end of this, and we'll come
I'm
back.
hoping it
Thank you.
won't.
I watched through a couple minutes of this and then stopped because it became obvious that they're scripted, that I don't have to cherry pick, that I never cherry pick. It's been a big magician act our whole lives, these type of shows. So that was the opening of the show. They had Peterson sitting while this guy started talking. Watch a couple minutes of this. In about a minute, it hit me. It's like, oh, come on. This is starting to get later in the evening. I do get stamps on the way. I love stamps. I love not having anything to do with the social structure. I love that I figured it out, that they're scripted. I'm staring right at his eyes. It's going so slow and they're on mute, that they're busted. I figured out a way to what's it called? A format, a protocol. I figured out a way to prove that someone's reading. It's just you prove they're reading. That's all there is to it. I admit I'm not that great at the video directorship or whatnot. So this guy's talking. The whole thing's only a couple minutes total, but now we're going super slow. A little bit of a glitch there, but back on track because I had to switch it up. I had to keep. You have to like append a clone. So they're faking in dialogue. And the way to prove that is to follow the eyes. Piers Morgan. He's good. He's not shaking his head. There's the shake of the head. That's why they're the best. They don't do too much of that. So now it looks like he's at a different teleprompter. So I think they set them 4 or 5 of them around the room. And that so they can glide from one to the adjacent one. They blink, they get that planet thing in the bottom of the screen to distract. Usually it's not on mute, so I got them on mute. They're on mute, and they're slowed. Why is Peterson so pressed? Why is he wearing that 2-colored coat? Pat Buchanan, Bill O'Reilly, Pat Buchanan, depending on, that's who Piers Morgan looks like. I could easily prove Alex Jones. They're all scripted. I got into this, and then I really got into it, and then I'm kind of out of it, but it's just so mind-blowing. I want to share this info with everyone. Right there, look at Piers Morgan reading. That's not how you look at someone. The heck's going on there? Alright. It's hard to get that down to the millisecond to... I just thought if I try to fix that, it would get even worse. I'm just not that good at this. Okay, we're coming to the end of this one, but all I have to do is move it on forward. I do these in 5-minute chunks. There's going to be even more after this part, 5-minute. Okay. Close up to the screen. So he's looking over. It's hard to see his pupils compared with Piers Morgan, I think. Now he's looking forward and are the oh, see? Do you see that? The deception of it? How now he moved over further too. I didn't articulate it, but he's gliding back. It's not, it's reveal. See that blink, that heavy blink downward? They all do that. They think we're so stupid. They thought, I guess we are stupid. I guess everyone is stupid to have fallen for this in our lifetimes. How do they sleep at night? I feel zero guilt having gone after any of them personally. I feel no guilt at all. I hate them. This is so demented. He's just outright reading right there, then that heavy blink down thing. And then he's like, what, staring? He's reading even right there. He's doing, I think they're doing something where the eyes are moving different from the head. So I think they're trying to keep it a little different. That's what I mean when I say the angles don't line up. They always have these similar movements, like looking downward in that to a corner. Things like that across all the shows. He could try to remember Piers Morgan looking ahead. He's like, oh, fake. He's reading. It's all scripted everywhere. It's bizarre. And of course, this doesn't go viral. No one backs me up. Nothing happens. A couple minutes left in this segment and then more. And this is all off of 2 minutes. flailing nostrils. Chicken face movement detected. Piers Morgan is autistic, from what I can see right there. And who did I see today who's autistic? And they don't seem to know they are. Alex Jones. If I could download some Alex Jones, I'd show like he has that small female type mouth. I'm not ashamed to have that. F it. I'd rather have the chattable. The weird thing is, though, I can't do this. Like, I find it very difficult, the give and take part, unless it's probably with someone else with Asperger's. Yeah, I had some friends. Now I'm looking back, we had no trouble discoursing. What is he reading? I stopped working at this. So you don't have to cherry pick. You just have to look for it. And then it's like, oh, wow, yeah. Oh, wow. Isn't that crazy? Who did they work for the same person? So that's the conclusion. Okay, 15 seconds till hopefully this is over soon and I can go to bed and wake up to some stamps. I hate these people. I hate the internet. I hate what's been done to our lives. Just gonna do a couple more minutes and then prepare for Betty. Bye. His pupils are very visible. The lighting's good. In my estimation, he is reading right there. It's clear proof he's reading. Then he went back. He didn't switch teleprompter. He's still right there in the same spot. Right there. So, right there. Right there. Right there. He's still right there, apparently. He's not doing that arm flapping. The arm flapping gives it away. They're so stupid to... They must know the game's over. They're able to shut down my page views. But you'd think somewhere, somehow, someone would have made this go viral. Seeing that anyone can do what I did here. And that it's true what I came up with. You'd think someone else would take this football and make it hit the zeitgeist and let everyone know how fake it is. Like force all the media to say, "Oh wow, all those streams are someone cropped out their eyes. Wow." And slowed it down. It cropped it out and slowed it down, and they're 100% scripted. Who would have imagined that? So you put them on mute, you slow it down, and it becomes 100%, and you don't even have to cherry pick it, and they're 100% scripted. What a bunch of losers. I can't even say what I want to say without getting banned. One can't even say what they want to say without getting banned. Okay, have nice nights. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye. Dun, 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 dun. It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup and brushes her long blonde hair. And then she asks me, dun, dun, do I look alright? And I say yes, you look wonderful tonight. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. We go to a party, and everyone turns to see this beautiful lady that's walking around with me. And then she asked me, do you feel alright? And I say, yes, I feel wonderful tonight. Dun, 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 dun. I feel wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes. And the wonder of it all is that you just don't realize how much I love you. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's time to go home now, and I've got an aching head. Dun, dun. So I give her the car keys, and she helps me to bed. Dun, dun, dun. And then I tell her, dun, dun, as I turn out the light, I say, my darling, you were wonderful tonight.